Welcome to Owl's Air Guns. Today we're taking an in-depth look at the Marlin Lever Action BB gun. Now, some years back, a Marlin BB gun was produced by the Crossman Corporation. However, it has nothing in common with this current BB gun. This gun is being produced under license by the Umarex Corporation. And I noted on a label on the box that the current Marlin assets and licensing are held by Sturm Ruger. Apparently, Sturm Ruger acquired all the assets of the Marlin Corporation from Remington Outdoors during their bankruptcy back in 2020. Since that time, they've continued to produce the Marlin firearms and have contracted with Umarex to go ahead and make this BB rifle. Now, the Umarex Corporation has produced a number of air guns, currently holding licenses for Beretta, Browning, Colt, Hammerly, HK, Makarov, Ruger, Smith& Wesson, Uzi, Walther, and Glock. So this BB gun was certainly in their wheelhouse, and from everything I've seen so far, they've done a very fine job on it. So let's get back to the BB gun. The Marlin Lever Action is 37.5 inches in length, has a BB capacity of 650 BBs, and has an attractive black and brown color scheme. One of the ways that the rifle differs from the Daisy Red Ryder series is the stock and forearm are comprised of plastic instead of wood. However, the plastic is very well formed and appears to be quite durable. The stock and forearm both have checkering or texturing molded in, and the forearm is considerably longer than what you find on the Daisy Red Ryder. So while it is made of plastic rather than wood, I actually find them quite useful and quite attractive. Starting at the front of the gun, we find a durable plastic muzzle cap that has the front sight post molded in. Continuing back along the barrel, we see one of the BB windows that shows a BB is ready to be fired. This feature is popular on some of the other modern BB guns and is quite useful. Continuing along to the rear, we find that the rear sight, rather than a standard notch, consists of a large aperture. Not really a peep sight, but more like a ghost ring sight. I personally found this to be very good for pretty much all kinds of shooting and much preferred it over the standard notch. Another thing I really like about this gun is the fact that the lever loop is one of the large loop style, sometimes referred to as a Rio Bravo style. I really like that. Much easier to use, much more comfortable. You will find the Marlin horse and rider logo underneath on the bottom of the pistol grip and the Marlin name emblazoned on the buttstock. The manufacturer cites a velocity of up to 300 feet per second. In our 10-shot chronograph testing, we saw a high of 290 feet and a low of 278 feet with a 5.3 grain BB. That gave us a muzzle energy of 0.94 foot-pounds or 1.27 joules. The gun weighs in at 2 pounds, 9.8 ounces, or 1,186 grams. Okay, we are going to do a little shooting with our Marlin lever gun, a .177 caliber BB gun, back at 21 feet, 7 yards indoor range. Let's have a go. how we're doing. Okay, heading a little bit to the left. How many shots did I shoot here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Got a bunch in there. Looking pretty good. So, what do I think of the Marlin Lever Action BB gun? Well, I like it. I think it's accurate, well made, reliable, and economically priced. I really like the rear sight. The aperture sight is just fantastic, in my opinion. I also like the longer forearm with the checkered grip on it, as well as the large lever loop and the checkering and molding on the pistol grip there. I really like seeing it on the market. I think it has a lot of neat features, and I think we're all better off to see it available. So, thanks a lot for tuning in on this one. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you're not currently a subscriber, please consider joining us and possibly becoming a member. And thanks a lot. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.